What is the definition of human resource management?
Correct. The formal systems designed to manage people and organizations is the right answer. All information collected during job analysis except. Good thinking. Personal background is the right answer. Human resources are dash. Obtained in the population. Perfect. All of these is the correct choice. Development is an initiative taken by the management. Well reasoned. No is the correct choice. Below are the other names for HERM specialist, except smart pick. Personal officer is the correct choice. Human resource refers to the dash in an organization. Clear logic. Your choice personnel is sound and 100% true. Human resource management involves the elements of. You're right. All of the above is the correct answer. What is the main focus of functional level strategy? Nicely done. Maximizing resource productivity within the business unit is a solid answer. New approach to managing people in any organization. Valid point. Human resource management is true. When did human resource management begin to evolve? Strong choice. Around the year 1900 is the right answer. Techniques used by the human resource planners are. You chose both statistical and judgmental methods. And it is correct! Which of the following is not a business department? Well done. External relations is the right choice. What were the criticisms of the Hawthorne studies? Right again. Poor research design is a valid answer.
What is the important function of an organization?
Great thinking. Create value is the right choice. What was the main focus in the Hawthorne studies? Sharp thinking. Psychological factors in worker productivity is the right choice. These are empowerment errors to avoid except dash. Well picked. Clearly defining goals of management is the correct answer. Human resource management involves the functions. Nice work. You chose planning, organizing, staffing, leading, and controlling, and it is correct. What is a perk of good human resource management? Nice selection. It sets your company apart from others is the correct and valid answer. How many are the general functions of management? Good job. Your answer 5 works well here. Human resources strategy belongs to strategy. Correct response. Function is the most accurate answer. What are the stages in the human resource cycle? On track. Acquisition, development, maintenance, and separation is the correct answer. Skill variety and task identity are examples of. You got it? Your choice job characteristics is right. How do decentralized work sites challenge HERM? Exactly. By necessitating appropriate work quality management and compensation reevaluation makes sense, and it is right choice. Organizations of the 21st century require dash. Excellent choice. A skillful and flexible workforce is the right answer.
What is the purpose of performance management?
Smart move. To improve employee performance and organizational effectiveness is an accurate answer.
What is the need for human resource planning?
Right choice. All of the above is the best answer.
Which of the following is a compliance issue?
Excellent. Minimum wage is a brilliant choice. Training is an initiative taken by management.
Bravo. Yes is the answer.
Human resource management is best defined as.
Great job. The strategic management of a firm's resources is the accurate answer. One way to manage employee motivation is dash.
Solid response. Through effective communication is a valid choice.
It means getting things done through people. Well-reasoned. Management is the correct choice.
Which of the following is a human resource?
On track. Intelligence is the correct answer. Medieval ages is best characterized as dash.
Clear logic. Your choice guild system is sound and 100% true.
Which function tells the growth of employee?
You're right. Performance management is the correct answer. Who is the father of scientific management?
Excellent choice. Frederick Taylor is the right answer.
4 human resource management functions.
Nicely done. Staffing performance, appraisal training and development compensation is a solid answer.
Human resource planning is compulsory for.
Bravo. All of these is the answer.
What is meant by contingency thinking?
Correct response. Thoughts on organizational flexibility is the most accurate answer.
Which means the same as human resources.
Correct. Personnel is the right answer.
What is the meaning of human resources?
You chose the people employed to do work in a business. And it is correct. The Employment Act 1955 fall under the. Nice work. You chose Ministry of Human Resources, and it is correct.
What are the objectives of this lesson?
Good thinking. Define human resource management is the right answer.
Human resource management is both an.
Smart pick. Science and art is the correct choice. Technology that can think like a human. Nice selection. Artificial intelligence is the correct and valid answer.
Initiative of personnel management is.
Perfect. Piecemeal is the correct choice. The meaning of the acronym HARM is dash.
Strong choice. Human resource management is the right answer. Strategic human resource management is.
Right choice. Both is the best answer. Hard. Approach to HERM indicates dash. Smart move. Human resources should be used at the lowest costs is an accurate answer. Human resource departments are dash. Good job. Your answer service department works well here. What is the function of the union? Sharp thinking. To negotiate with the management is the right choice. What is human resource management? Valid point. People management is true.
The function of human resource is
Right again. Pervasive is a valid answer. The first activity in staffing is
You got it. Your choice human resource planning is right.
human resource information system.
Solid response. All of these is a valid choice.
Compensation management involves
well picked. Designing financial rewards for employees is the correct answer.
core function of all organization.
Great job. Human resource management is the accurate answer.
HERM is said to be a function of.
Exactly. Management makes sense and it is right choice. What are the 5 mayors of management? Well done. Men, money, machines, materials and methods is the right choice.
Personnel is another name for.
Great thinking. Human resources is the right choice.
Human capital can be classified.
Excellent. All of these is a brilliant choice.
What is the importance of HERM?
Exactly. All of the above makes sense and it is right choice.
Commission is usually paid too.
Valid point. Salespeople is true.
The first function of HERM is.
Clear logic. Your choice car planning is sound and 100% true.
Which is a compliance issue. Good job. Your answer minimum wage works well here.
What is human factor in HERM?
Well done. None of the above is the right choice.
What is your company brand?
Well picked. Company reputation is the correct answer.
Human resource is an asset.
Great thinking. Intangible is the right choice.
What does OSHA stand for?
Right again. Occupational Safety and Health Agency is a valid answer.
What are human resources?
Smart move. Employees is an accurate answer. Termination is the act of.
Smart pick. Bringing someone to an end is the correct choice.
HERM functions exist too.
You got it. Your choice ensure human resources are used effectively is right. Who was Abraham Maslow?
Great job. Physiologist is the accurate answer.
What is human factor?
Nice selection. Interrelated physiological, psychological, and socio-ethical aspects of human being is the correct and valid answer.
The meaning of HERM is.
Excellent choice. Human resource management is the right answer.
What does HERM mean?
Nicely done. Human resource management is a solid answer.
HERM stands for dash.
Solid response. Human resource management is a valid choice.
Cost viz benefit.
Strong choice. Risk management is the right answer.
HERP stands for.
Perfect. Human resource planning is the correct choice.
What is HUM?
Correct. Human resource management is the right answer.
HUP is dash.
You chose human resource planning, and it is correct.
How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format.
You're right. Contact Narayan Changder is the correct answer.